So hi, my name is Kelvin Choi Ka-hei from the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. Today I'm representing Enactus China with a project that is motivated by a small, daily and common story that faced by many of you and me during COVID. Our project started last year in 2022 during the peak of pandemic in Hong Kong. Many of us need to be quarantined, including me. During quarantine, we could only order food delivery like this. And one day I was bored and I looked at the plastic packaging. I was curious and started wondering, how many pieces of plastic weigh in a takeaway meal like this? So I counted. 12 pieces of plastic waste are generated. Simply times 4 people in my family, times 3 meals, we have already generated over 100 pieces of plastic waste in a day. I was so shocked, and I did some quick desktop research. Hong Kong generated over 90,000 tons of plastic tableware waste in 2020. There's over 19 billion pieces of plastic cutlery waste, or over 2,000 pieces per person. Most of these go to our landfill or even polluting our ocean. That night, I talked to my Enactus team members and asked, is there anything we can do to solve this pressing issue? So to empathize the problem, we reached out to the restaurant and talked to more than 20 restaurant owners. We also did surveys to understand why people are using so many disposable. Currently, bringing your own reusable are a way to reduce waste. But to restaurants, there are 2 pain points. First, the shape or the size of the container may not be suitable for the dishes of the restaurant. Second, it deviates from the standard procedure. The container needs to pass from the cashier to the kitchen, reducing the efficiency of the restaurant. For diners, although many people in Hong Kong support the idea, only a few of them will do so. There is clearly a no-do gap, driven by the inconvenience of carrying containers, especially when people are not sure where they go, what they eat, and how they clean the containers. Convenience and flexibility are the keys to narrow down this gap, and this is the problem question for us to solve. So we take reference from a very common platform in Hong Kong named ChargeBot, which is a power bank rental service. It provides over 5,000 locations in Hong Kong for people to give and take power bank. Hence, we envision a project that people in Hong Kong just can take reusable food containers everywhere, conveniently and flexibly, just like ChargeBot. So with this in mind, we came up with a project on reusable containers rental service that we could deal with the pain point while achieving convenience, flexibility, and sustainability. Our idea is to partner with restaurants. We will first place the reusable containers designed by us in the restaurant. Users can borrow it just scanning a QR code with our app. After eating, they can return it to any of our partner restaurants, so that you can borrow at restaurant A and then return at restaurant B. Our rental network is expected to grow to 700 plus restaurants by 2025. So we hope that people can return conveniently anywhere. For used tableware, our partner restaurant will wash it and reuse it. So our minimal viable product rolled out in partnership with 3 canteens at our university last August, experimenting and learning how the market responds to our project. So I got heavily involved in the project, taking up different roles in the operation. And this is me washing the containers in the pantry of our entrepreneurship center that I have never thought I would have done so before the project. So, but we're proud to have received positive feedback from the public, motivating us to drive this entrepreneurial journey further. Our pilot run also gained media exposure, making us easier to expand the model outside campus. So we officially launched this March this year under the name Recoup. Recoup stands for 3 reuse, reward, and reduce. We are a reusable takeaway container rental service that is convenient for diners, but also a reward program that brings sales to restaurants, while reducing takeaway packaging waste to achieve eco-sustainability. So we revamped our product after pilot run and launched it outside our campus. So this video shows what our current product is like. So first, user can visit our partner restaurant for convenient and easy rental. Show the QR code in the app for borrowing. The procedure is as fast as 5 seconds. The food will be put directly into the container just like the standard procedure. After eating, users can return to any of our partner restaurants simply by showing the QR code again to return. Every time the user uses our service, they can earn reward coupons, such as free drinks and snacks. QR code scanning is used for reward redemption. We believe reusing can be convenient and easy, while diners can enjoy rewards for being sustainable. So in our pilot run last year, we learned that our containers were not suitable for F&B operation. Although it has a compartment, it's hard to wash and it's not stackable. So we upgraded with a new bowl-shaped one, which is tailor-made for restaurant operation. It is made of food-grade plastic, stackable, dishwasher-safe, etc. In the future, we will extend to different kinds of reusable packaging, including boxes of different sizes, cups, and cutlery. So restaurants can choose the suitable one and provide more flexibility. Our apps also help restaurants as a marketing channel, featuring promotion and exclusive offers to diners who want to buy takeaway. We also have a unique reward program that whenever diners use our service, they can get recon to redeem discount coupons from our restaurant. There are 3 reasons why restaurants will join us. First, cost saving. Our partner restaurant buy less disposable tableware. Second, customer acquisition. We attract foot traffic to the restaurant as customers need to visit the restaurant for rental. Thirdly, enhance customer loyalty. Consumers get discounts after rental so that they are more likely to buy the next meal within our rental network. We officially launched outside campus in March this year, and we have already partnered with 20 plus F&B and merchants, having 500 plus registered users while saving more than 1,500 pieces of disposable plastic waste. By 2025, we can reduce more than 5 million pieces of disposable tableware, and our model have the lowest greenhouse gas emission and water consumption among all other non-landfill solutions, including recycle, compost, and BYO. Compared to disposable, we can reduce 15 times less carbon emission and making a truly zero waste circular takeaway economy. We envision a win-win-win situation, a win-cube situation that is convenient for users, sustainable for our planet, while profitable for our restaurant. And Recoup doesn't stop as a project. We'll proceed as a social enterprise with a sustainable business model that amplify our impact. I will explain why that works. First, Hong Kong government just passed a law yesterday to ban any disposable plastic tableware. It's a tipping point for F&B to look for an alternative to disposable. Recoup is readily available, and we are ready to help the restaurant make that transition. And our market is really huge. Hong Kong, a small city, have already more than 10,000 restaurants. And the Chinese takeaway packaging market as a whole worth 37 billion Hong Kong dollar. And the food delivery market in China is growing fast and steady. And we have an innovative business model. Although restaurants save costs using our service, we don't charge restaurants directly. Instead, we provide they have to provide discount to our users using the cost save. Restaurants are willing to do it because customers still need to purchase in order to use the coupon. So restaurants do not have extra costs, and it even brings sales to them. We will charge the diners a rental fee, but in the meantime, they can also get a discount of a similar value. Users can also pay a monthly fee for more privilege, such as more reward, etc. We also have a B2B model that we provide a white label solution, including packaging customization, app solution, promotion, etc., to large F&B group or staff canteen in corporates. 2 big corporates, like Morgan Stanley in Hong Kong, already expressed the interest in our service, and we are expecting to receive an endowment worth more than 100,000 USD. Since its birth, Recoup has won 18 plus awards and funding. And we have gotten grants of more than 50,000 USD, including being an incubator of the Hong Kong Science and Technology Park Ideation Program. We, the founder, also invested 30,000 USD to sustain the first year cash flow, and I will work full-time for the project after graduation. Although our cost is high in the first year, we expect it to be lower to 70 cents Hong Kong dollar, that is around 10 cents USD by next year due to economy of scale. We can break even by next year and have more than about 15 million revenue and about 50% profit margin. Our team has a good mix of business and tech. I used to work in Tencent, a Chinese tech giant, as a product manager. I also worked for business development in Watami, a Japanese restaurant chain, a listed Japanese restaurant chain. My partner, Evan, is experienced in tech, and he is responsible for our app development and other R&D. We also have two advisors, Professor Leung from the engineering department assisting us in the product design, and Professor Mikey is from the environmental department assisting us on our ESG strategy and impact measurement. We are recruited from Enactus, China. We believe reusing can be convenient for users, profitable for restaurants, and most importantly, making our society more sustainable. Thank you.
Your Q&A session begins now. Remember that only judges can ask questions.
Thank you for your presentation and the great work that you're doing. Question for you about competition. It seems to me like a great idea that other people will want to copy. And if it's going to be changing in 2024, that'll happen very quickly. How do you plan to deal with the question of competition as it comes to market?
I think in the current market, the key competitor is still disposable, because Hong Kong just passed a law to ban disposable. So actually most of the F&B is still using disposable, no matter if it's disposable plastic or disposable paper or other kind of disposable. But the thing is, disposable is not good for the environment. And to the restaurant, using non-plastic disposable is expensive. So what we are trying to do is to provide a reusable rental program that can make it as convenient as possible, so that it is similar to disposable, while we help restaurants to save costs. And actually, there are also some startups working on reusable rental program, but our reward program is very unique. That we are the only one that provides such reward program, and we have that business model, because we believe that the network is very key to the success of this idea. So we want the reward program to help more restaurants to get on board, so that we can have an extensive restaurant network for users to borrow and return conveniently and in Hong Kong.
Thanks for the presentation. I have fallen in love with the containers. So as a competitor, if a competitor comes up and says, they give me much more, just a little bit more than you are renting it out for, I would rather sell it to that competition, and then you get out of business. If you consider that risk, that they would actually buy it, because it's really lovely. They would buy it and sell it at slightly higher, and you get out of business. You no longer have these things. They are lovely.
Thank you for your comment. And for our containers, that's especially designed for restaurant operation. We talk to a lot of restaurant users. We try that in restaurant, so that we know that it's suitable for takeaway in restaurant settings. So I believe for me, I believe the idea is successful. So I don't want it to be out of business. But I think even if we go out of business, the containers is still useful, because it's supposed to be reusable.
So Samuel here, a quick question on the business model with this user subscription. Have you tested it already? Your current users are paying a subscription? How is that?
We launched our first market. We launched our first product in March this year, and we have been testing it for 6 months. So, but for our current testing, we adopt a model that we have 14 days free period, and then after 14 days, we will charge a fee. And we get some operational data and see how people will rent our tableware. And the data is not bad. We do get customers from restaurants and diners, and we also get data on how people love to borrow the containers for. So that's why we come up with the 2C business model that we charge based on the rental period. And in the meantime, we provide the customer with the discount that is sponsored by our partner restaurant, because partner restaurant actually save costs using our service.
Do you have, just a follow-up question, do you have a conversion rate already between the trial and the paying diner?
Because we are still in the trial period, so we don't have that conversion. Yes, but we are already developing our next version of the app. We plan to launch it in late October. That we will shorten the borrowing period from 14 days to 7 days. And yes.
Question, great. Interesting product. Will there be a cultural behavior change both in the customer and the restaurants as it relates to cleaning these containers and delivering these containers? For example, will there be customers that will, if they break them, who will absorb the cost for the breakage or for keeping these containers? And how will you assure that everybody will follow the same procedures?
The time has expired. Let's thank the Enactus teams from China.